Are you looking for the best handheld game consoles? In this video, we will look at some of the 4 best handheld game consoles on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. EXP-R. If the latest games don't interest you as much, check out the Evercade EXP, 7 out of 10, Wired review. This retro handheld has a similar setup to the others on our list, but is intended for playing licensed games from Evercade's growing collection of cartridges. It has a compact but impressive screen, with mini HDMI out for playing on your TV or monitor, plus a neat trick where you can play vertically oriented games. It has a subpar button layout that may confuse all the different supported consoles, but it is overall a fun and easy way to take retro games with you. Note that the Steam Deck is also a solid choice for retro games. There's a rich community of folks working to get popular emulators running, either natively in SteamOS or via the Wine Windows emulator. Read our Best Retro Consoles guide for more nostalgic fun. Number 2. PlayStation Portal. The PlayStation Portal, 7 out of 10, Wired review, comes with some caveats. It doesn't let you install games and play them on a handheld. Instead, it's a device dedicated to streaming games from your PlayStation 5 onto its 8-inch LCD screen. That means to use it, you need a PS5 console and a solid Wi-Fi connection in your home. You can play it remotely away from home, but the quality will vary based on your internet connection. That might be worthwhile for some people. I played Spider-Man 2 at my partner's house despite the PS5 sitting back at my home, and the experience was surprisingly comfortable. At $200, the Portal is considerably cheaper than other handhelds on this list, if you ignore having to own a PS5 for it to work. It's not for everyone, but for the Sony devout, it does the trick. Number 3. Switch OLED. Given the Switch 2's limited library at launch, the classic model is still an alright choice, with a lower price, tons of color options, and a massive back catalog of games you'll be able to take onto the new console if you decide to upgrade down the road. There are a few Switch variants, but I recommend the Nintendo Switch OLED, 8 out of 10, Wired recommends. In addition to the bigger and better OLED panel, the kickstand is significantly better, and it comes with 64 GB of built-in storage instead of the paltry 32 GB on the original. I'd only grab this if you can find it on sale though, as at full price, it's close enough to the Switch 2 to warrant buying the latest and greatest. Check out our best Switch accessories and best Switch games to make the most of your handheld. Number 4. Switch 2. Nintendo's follow-up to the smash hit portable console improves on the recipe in almost every way. The Switch 2, 9 out of 10, Wired recommends, is noticeably quicker when it comes to load times, runs faster and smoother in every game, and even though it isn't an OLED, the new 1080p screen is bigger and has a higher refresh rate. That means the whole console is bigger, even the Joy-Cons too, which makes them a little more ergonomic. Speaking of, you can use the detachable controllers as mice in select games. When you dock it into a TV, you can finally game in 4K at 60 frames per second with HDR. Mario Kart World really pops off the screen. Like almost every Nintendo console before it, the Switch 2 only has a limited selection of games at launch. Instead, it leans on full backward compatibility with Switch 1 games, many of which have already been updated with better graphics and faster load times for the new console. Make sure to check out our robust coverage for more, and read our best Switch 2 accessories guide. You'll want to grab extras like a microSD express card because your old microSD card will not be compatible, and that's the last thing you'll want to find out when you're ready to install a few games and already hit the 256 GB storage limit.